to this right here.
What is going on, guys? It is episode 3. Yeah, episode
Yeah.
3 of the Going for Two podcast. We are entering week number 4. So today's episode, we are going to be going over week 3 results and preview for week 4.
Yep.
The Thursday night game is already over, so we'll be able to go over those outcomes and see what kind of
Points we're working
projections.
with. Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of points we're working with. It's kind of weird. These two teams, they have people you play, but it was just kind of like a weird mix. I didn't feel confident going in, so like I had a lot of people on both squads that I could have played, but I went with a couple, and we'll see. It might fucking bite me in the ass, but
I know, like
I'm
on the way
handcuffed,
home.
bro.
On the way home, freaking was already. I had AJ Dillon in a different league or whatever like that, and we barely
Yeah,
found out last minute that Aaron Jones is gonna play. So we'll see if anyone's
right.
heard of him too.
Dude, both of these teams had running backs that came back,
Yep.
and it just fucked. It just fucked us over, like. And the thing is like I feel like going into this season, they were in a little bit of a committee,
Yeah.
and then they gave Gibbs his own shot when Montgomery went down, and then today's game was totally like, we're only gonna put you in if he's fucking tired.
Yeah.
You know, like you're not gonna get any other work unless it's a different scheme or we can give him a break or something like that. And
Yeah.
that sucks because I already lost Cam Akers and Chubb, so
Yep.
it's insane.
And they definitely used Montgomery for his size. That's like all they used him for, was just how
Yeah.
big he was.
Exactly, and that's where I don't have any like bump. It's not like, oh, well, at least I got the goal line guy. No,
Yeah.
I don't. So I don't know. He's tough. It's gonna be tough to move him too. It's not like I can trade him. He's not putting up anything that's desirable for anybody.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
And
Keep your eye out on waivers.
I mean, even last week when we were talking about it, and we're talking about all the injuries, I'm like, this week was just as bad.
Well, it's just as bad, but we're trying to recover still. We're trying to like gather fucking things and okay, how's this person gonna play? Are they gonna go committee? Is this person gonna be the number one? Like, it's really weird, and you got to try and make decisions without knowing, just blind, you know. But yeah, let's jump into it right away. Week 3 results. You know how we do it. We start lowest point totals all the way to highest, and then ours. We actually play each other this week, so we're gonna save that one for last. But yeah,
a little host be host.
Going into this week, we had 1-2-0 team, 1-0-2 team, and then everyone else was 1-1. So
yep,
you know, a lot of these matchups were 1-1s, but we have Nick putting up. He's not hitting triple digits. He only got 86 points, but he got a win. Like Atondo was only able to put up 67 points. And when you take a look at it, no goose eggs. Quarterback was okay, but everybody else on that squad disappointed.
It is crazy for Nick too, because Nick has the lowest point total of all the teams, and he's 2-1.
Yeah, and just think, we have someone who's 0-3.
Yeah, we have someone who's 0-3, and that person's halfway up the list.
Yeah, and it's just matchup. You got to beat the person you're playing. You know, you're not going against the whole board. You're going against the person you are playing, and that's the luck of the draw sometimes with fantasy.
Yeah, and you'll see it in these matchups this week too. You're just like, dang, all the high scores face the other high scores.
Exactly. Yeah, you'll see it, and also too, what happens is it's the matchups.
Yeah.
So like all my fucking team is going against really shitty defenses, and like you know, and then you'll have other people that they're just going against really fucking hard defenses, and it kind of balances out. But yeah, it's when you look at it, you know, he just did a little bit better. That's it.
Yeah, just squeaked by.
He just squeaked by. Travis Kelce helped. AJ Brown had a bounce back. Swift had a bounce back game.
Yep.
Justin Fields, you're getting 12. You're not happy with that.
No.
Bass comes in with 15. That's his highest
biggest score is the freaking kicker.
That just explains his team.
That's just the difference between these two. Everyone else is kind of average. It's literally the 15 kicker against Atondo's 3-point kicker.
Well, just think that 15 almost took all of his quarterback's points away.
Yep.
Your
Almost
quarterback
1 for 1.
only has, and then you just keep looking. Not a lot of people in double digits. Just really tough. And if you look down here, Atondo's waiting on Eckler to come back. Anthony Richardson was someone he's missing as well.
Yep.
But other than that, not much on the bench. And then you come over to Nick's side, and there's really nothing on the bench.
Yeah.
Waddle needs to come back.
And Jonathan
Unfortunately, he wasn't part of the 70 fucking point offense.
Crazy.
That was insane. And then he's waiting for Jonathan Taylor. He's able to come back next week.
Yes.
So there's possibilities for him. His team still looks okay. I feel like Breece Hall is just that. That's tough because he just showed you so much week 1.
It's just kind of
funny. And then he just fell off a map. Like, what the fuck?
It's kind of funny with Atondo's bench. And, like, if you played that squad, his bench, 3 years ago, dude, you were star-studded. Austin Eckler, Delvin Cook, and Michael Thomas. Like, yo.
Yeah.
That team was crazy.
Exactly, yeah. For sure. And that's just funny how you mature with fantasy football, you know? You just keep maturing because, dude, these people just they don't have long careers, you know. Michael Thomas always had injuries. Dalvin Cook just got really stale in Minnesota. And then he's got an injury right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you look at that squad and you're like, holy shit, you know?
Yeah. You'd been like, damn, that's a hell of a bench.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, let me see. He wants maybe the webpage with ESPN. Let's see if we got ESPN. ESPN.
And then, also this matchup, we have to remember a number from this.
Okay, yeah, I have it on there now.
Is the matchup, this matchup right here, look at the point total of this matchup. And 86 points plus 67 points is 153.
Damn.
So when we go over other point totals, you just got to remember that both these teams put together equals 153.
Wow. Yeah, and that dude, that's just matchups.
Yeah.
Because our league is well balanced. It's just the way the matchups line up. But yeah, let's jump into the next one then. This is the only other matchup that has someone who didn't score in the triple digits.
Yeah.
And that is
Buddha's team.
Buddha. So 2-0 Yavin against 1-2. Well, now 1-2, but going in was 1-1.
Yeah,
Buddha.
2-1.
And you look across the team, dude. You don't see too many things that kind of scare you. But you just have some people that did not show up.
Yeah.
On Buddha's side. And of course, Patrick Mahomes, you get 30. That's awesome. You're projected for 29. Like, okay, you're not mad. But look at that that running back 2 and wide receiver 1. And wide receiver 2.
Yeah, 16.1 combined for 3 people.
16 for 3 people.
You can even say that tight end too, 2 points.
And I was just about to say that. Include that tight end because you spent up on Darren Waller. You know, you picked him early.
Yeah.
You know, he's one of those top 3, top 4s that you used a pick on, and he's just not showing up.
Yeah.
Go to the bench, not much. Garoppolo was there, but Patrick Mahomes outscored.
Yeah.
And then you go to Yaivin's side, and same thing. There's some really soft performances too, but he had 2 people perform very well.
Yeah.
And Buddha didn't.
Yeah.
23 from Josh Allen. That's below projection, but still, you're not going to be mad
you're right
at
there.
it.
Yeah, you're right there.
Yeah, you're not going to be mad at it. Keenan fucking Allen, dude.
Dude, he had a throwing touchdown.
Yeah, what the hell is that about? Yeah. Passing yards and a fucking throwing touchdown? This guy had 30 points.
Yeah. That basically saved him. Because your running backs let you down. 4.9 points for both of them.
Dude, that saves him, but then look at the fucking kickers again.
Yeah.
Got 18 from a kicker, dude. That's a
Full?
RB1.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
That's better than anyone other than the QB on Buddha's side.
Dude, that outscored Christian McCaffrey on
Yeah,
Buddha's
that's
side.
crazy.
That's
huh?
insane, bro. Like CMC got outscored by McPherson. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
okay. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, dude. And then you look, Yvan's got a good bench.
Yeah.
Because he's got some potential. Damian Pierce was bench. Montgomery just went off this week, but he was hurt. Christian Kirk giving decent numbers. So, like, he's very well rounded, but he's boomer bust. Say Keenan Allen doesn't go off, then this team kind of falls flat. Two points from Derrick Henry?
Crazy.
Would you ever think that was possible
No.
like 5 years ago, 3 years ago?
Nope.
No way. Derrick Henry's giving
he
you
got
20.
8 on a slow night. On a slow night, like a hard defense, he got 8.
Yeah, exactly. He gets shut down and you get 8 points.
Yeah.
You know? But
2 is like, damn, do definitely even play?
Did he get hurt? Yeah, exactly. What did he blow out? No.
No, just
crazy, dude.
That front 4 or that front, like, 7, the linebackers and the D line of that Cleveland are no joke this year.
I know, dude.
They're stingy. If you just went based off name value, you would think Buddha would win. Because, like, all the names are there. They just did not show up.
Yeah, for sure. That tight end name's there. CD Lamb.
Yeah.
You're looking at McCaffrey. Like, holy shit. Okay. But, yeah, just didn't show up. And fucking Yvan, 3-0.
Yep. Another one that always falls his way.
Yeah. Yep. And he plays the right people at the right time, too. Because now you look at it and you're like, okay, fucking either of us would have beat him.
Yeah.
Ant or fucking Zach would have beat him.
Any of the 100 people, anyone else would have beat him. Yeah.
Everyone. Like, so he just played a really good matchup again. And it's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. All right. So now we're on to
Anthony
and Zach. So
both were 1-1.
Same thing. 1-1's going into it. Dude. What's up with Kirk Cousins, man?
Dude. Hey,
you gotta put a little respect on his name, man.
Dude, when he wants to ball out, he balls out. They just don't put him on prime time.
Bro, they don't put him on prime time. He ain't even got to win the game. But 30, dude. He pulled in 30. It was 118 to 111. Really close game. Single digits. Anthony gets the win. Zach is just devastated. Because he had... Dude, these were quarterbacks going head-to-head.
Yeah.
In a close-ass fucking game.
Yeah, it's always cool to have the quarterbacks that play each other.
Yeah. It is. Because especially that game, it was like... Okay, there's 6 minutes left. This person needs a touchdown. And then the ball went, it turned over. And then it went the other way. Like, they were going for it. But, yeah, you had 35 from Justin Herbert and 31 from Kirk Cousins. So they were matching each other. But as you look down, the other big standout is you had 24 from Tyreek.
And I feel like this year, Tyreek, you just can't stop him.
No, dude, that offense is just so weird because they're just fast as fuck.
Yeah, everyone's fast.
Did you see those times?
Yeah, dude.
And it was like they have a track team.
Yeah, they were the top 5 speeds in the whole league all season or all that week.
Like all of them were north of like 21.5 miles an hour. I was like, holy shit.
Like, that's fast.
That's insane, dude. Tyreek was on there twice.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
And that running back that no one had. Yep.
HN, yeah, dude. They were like, all right, we're winning so big, let's put our backups in. Those motherfuckers were hungry, dude.
Yeah.
They were like, I'm gonna get mine.
My thing is he has enough points to be like a top 5 performance of all time in fantasy football, and then he's on the bench because he wasn't even starting. He wasn't even the backup. It was like, what the heck?
Nope. Yep. Insane, dude. Insane. That game was ridiculous.
Dude.
Like 7, dude, and he had the option to go ahead and kick for a field goal.
Yeah,
to break the record and was like, nah, let's not do it. I'm like, that's insane, dude.
What would you do if you played on the Broncos team and you got 70 dropped on you?
Fuck, dude.
That's worse than any time we've ever played in high school.
Have you seen that clip where it's like Pee Wee football and that kid's crying and he's all, it's the coaches, the
Yeah.
coaches. You guys don't get mad. It's not us. It's the coaches. Dude, I just kept seeing that and it was like, it said something like, Sutton, Jerry Judy. It was showing like just all kinds of different Bronco players.
Yeah.
And it was like, it's not us, it's the coaches.
Dude,
That shit was
that's
funny, bro.
so bad, bro.
Dude, that's just embarrassing. You can't stop the bleeding.
Dude.
Like, holy shit, dude. That's bad. When your first team defense can't stop the second string offense,
It's crazy.
that's insane, dude. And they went in saying, oh, Denver's going to have a pretty good defense this year.
Yeah.
What happened, dude?
Was it at Denver? No, it was at Miami.
It was at Miami, but
everyone was saying, "Oh, their offense is the only thing that need to work. Their defense has always been good." Dude, 70 bomb on you?
that's insane.
Dude,
10 touchdowns.
Oh, that's almost, what is that? Almost more than 15 points a quarter? Because 15 would have been 60. So
Yeah, it's more.
It's like 18 points a freaking quarter. It's nuts.
Yeah. But dude, wasn't it like 35 like with some time left in the second?
It was massive. I don't know, it was crazy.
Yeah. Like it was hella quick, bro.
Let me see if I can pull up the stats real quick, see what it was.
But yeah, you look at Ant's bench though. He still had fucking playmakers.
Yeah, it was 35-13 at halftime.
35-13. See, wow.
Yeah, so they dropped 35 in one half and 35 in the other.
Oh.
Like, that's crazy, dude.
Yep.
And then like you look at the thing, it's 70-20, right? Well, freaking one of the, I think the only touchdown for the Broncos was a kickoff return. Oh no!
Wow, so
it was one other passing one.
One was a Courtland Sutton pass, right?
Yeah, one was a Courtland Sutton pass, 2 field goals, and then a kickoff return.
Damn.
But like you start looking at these points that the other people on the Dolphins had, and it's like, this is not even real. You think it's like a whole season stat, like Tyreek Hill 54-yard pass, that Anche had a 67-yard run. It's just like,
yeah, no, honestly, dude, it's just like people have those once a game. You know, dude, the team has one a game.
Yeah, and then you have this many. Like we were giving Zach crap for accidentally choosing Robbie Anderson or Chosen.
Dude, he got put in and got a fucking passing touchdown.
70-yard one.
Dude, I'm like,
he had like 22 points. You're like, what the frick?
Yeah. We're like, he's a free agent and he got released after draft, remember?
Yeah.
And then they picked him back up, signed him on or whatever. But yeah, that was insane. There were so many points up for grabs that could have saved some people, but you just never know. Like,
you never know.
No
you don't
fucking
think
way
one team's gonna have that many points on it.
Yeah, and they're gonna put in the backups and they're gonna score points. Like, no way.
Yeah, because Robbie Anderson is like what, 5th on the receiving?
Oh yeah.
He's not top 3.
Even if you bring out like fucking 4 wide, he's not coming out.
He's not coming out.
He's not coming out, yeah.
Yeah,
so
dude,
it's
you're
insane,
like, what
dude.
the frick?
Yeah, but you just keep looking. You have Tyreek went off for the 24, and then consistency from the tight end down, he had double digits.
Yeah.
10, 12, 14, 11. And then you look from wide receiver 2 down, and it's all less than double digit points. So
yeah,
they just couldn't compete. Couldn't compete there.
It's just crazy that you only got 6 points from the Dolphins defense, but they only held them to 20, and you got 70 on the other end.
Exactly right.
It was just all offense.
That's just the takeaway stuff. Yeah, exactly. And that's insane too. That off of 70 points, none of them were defensive touchdowns.
That's crazy, huh?
No pick 6, no fumble to the house. Like, nah, we lined up and we just fucking shit on you. Like, damn.
I think this is an interesting matchup because, like, if this was played next week, it might be different because Zach has Alvin Kamara coming back, and there's no clear RB1 because Williams got hurt his hamstring or whatever.
Yeah, Williams, yep.
And then you look at Mike Williams on Anthony's side, and he's out for the season now.
He's done now. But he had him on the bench.
True.
So
well,
he didn't even... Yeah. There's potential there, but, like, yeah, like, things happen during this week where, You know, you're not
Yeah.
gonna have players. He's gonna have a true RB1 back and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty insane. This anyone who was playing on Miami, they were blowing up their
You could
team
play
for sure.
anybody.
Yeah, honestly, anybody, and you were showing up. But let's go to the highest point total. We got Travis Chicken Wing. We can't be teasing him like that anymore when you're putting up the highest point total in the league, man.
And then he goes last week saying, "I've never hit a game over 120." Boom,
Dude, he was lying. He was doing some witchcraft voodoo shit, bro.
dude.
Saying that shit and then
Are we gonna talk
explodes.
about his kicker?
Dude, that's the whole
24 is crazy.
fucking theme, dude. This season, it seems like
He put up
18, 17, 20, dude, 24 from a kicker. That's insane.
he did more than Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
And that man had like, well, I don't know, a crap ton of yards.
Yeah. But yeah, you just look at it. He needed a lot of those points because G-Ram wasn't going, he wasn't, getting put away. Yeah, it's he
36
was trying to
from
fight for
Tua.
that first win, and yeah, he had Tua. So, it kind of hurt that some of these touchdowns towards the end were handoffs and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But 36, you can't be mad. 31 from Bills defense. You see that
It's
down there?
crazy.
Holy shit.
Half your team's points from two people.
Yeah, you just see things like Calvin Ridley, Josh Jacobs, Kittle. Kittle, you can't be mad at though. 9, I wouldn't
Nah,
be mad at
that's
that.
about good. Yeah, that's probably where he's at.
But you see those people kind of come up short, and then the kicker was outscored by 18 points, and he lost by 17 points.
Yeah.
So you can kind of boil all that down and say, holy fuck, my kicker got his ass kicked.
Yeah.
I told you guys I always go with Gay. That's one thing. He's true.
Yeah, he did it like the last 3 years he did that. But I mean, that is just crazy.
That's insane. And you think like, holy shit, they were just long field goals, I guess, because
Let me see how many were in that game. He had a shit ton in that game, I'm pretty sure.
and he hit a game winner.
Yeah. He had 131, a 154, he had a 153, he had another 50, he had 53 yarders, a 54 yarder, and a 31. So all those ones over 50, they're not gimmies.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Who's Atondo talking about? Yeah, but it's 9 from your first round pick.
Who do you pick first? I don't even remember who we picked. Let's see. 9 from your first round.
His first pick had to be Justin Jefferson, right?
No, he's not talking about. He's talking about G-Ram. Yeah,
yeah.
9 for your first pick.
Oh my god.
I mean, we could say that, but it helped him picking up people that being like last place, like losing the first two. He was able to pick up Tua. He's able to pick up Jerome Ford. So he just played like a different style of fantasy football, where like you lose early and then you pick up anyone who's hurt.
Yeah, but at some point this style has to turn into wins.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We can't call him a genius yet until he starts.
It's definitely not a genius. It's just different.
Yeah, he's gotta level out.
Yeah.
If he can level out, and yeah, because his team looks like it can do something.
Yeah.
It's possible with Aaron Jones back and stuff like that. There's possibilities there. Put up 135, but we'll see.
And I think Chicken Wing looking pretty good if Cooper Kupp comes back, and then that Tank Dell's been on fire the last 2 games. That receiver for the Texans.
And I just feel like it's just so hard to play Texas offense.
Dude, I don't know. CJ Stroud's been playing good.
Dude, but 37 against Jacksonville, but if they play someone else, do they just get fucking smacked?
Yeah.
Like you don't know. It's just so inconsistent. So really tough, but yeah, a lot of big games. A lot of big games throughout Travis's side. Kenneth Walker 20 plus.
Yeah.
ETN, you're not mad with almost 14. Justin Jefferson almost 24. Zach Moss in the
20.
flex.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great pickup. So Yeah, his team looks good.
You think Kyle
And
Pitts is ever going to do good? I don't think Kyle Pitts has ever had over a 10-point.
I think Kyle Pitts at this point, some of it has to get blamed on his like surrounding and his
Yeah.
team is, but some of it's got to get blamed on him too.
Dude, yeah, because
It's
he's
just
built
not
like a
it,
freak
man.
of nature.
Yeah, he's
He's
just
built
not
crazy.
it. Yeah.
So it's like, at what point do you just like, dude, is it just me?
Yeah, I don't know, but he should break out like a Darren Waller.
Yeah.
Like on a bad team, but still, get his and stuff. But I don't know, man. You're a big target. You should be able to just, how tight ends play. They go 5, fucking turn around,
Yeah.
box their guy out, and like give me something,
Yeah,
But
that or like a 2-yard slant or something. You're just right there.
something. Yeah, exactly. But I don't know if he just doesn't. He's not comfortable with his quarterback like that or what. But he should be doing more. That's
Yeah.
for sure. But we had it early this year. Week 3 was host versus host.
A game of your life.
We were both going in 1-1. Both going in 1-1. And it didn't look good for me at the start. It didn't, honestly. I had some Sunday night people, and then you had a Monday night guy.
Yep.
But when you break this down, you can see it on both sides. We had people who came up flat, and we had people who exploded.
Yeah.
And when you just look at your side, let's first off, I won 143 to 112. I don't know if you guys are surprised that I won, because I'm not. I'm not surprised, buddy.
Oh my.
Not surprised. But let's get into your side. Kind of see who was a little lackluster for you. And
you look at this matchup and you see my top 3 and you're like, oh, this guy won for sure. Like,
yeah,
28 against 20, 12 against 8, 38 against 17. But my second half, oh my God. And then
Cowboys
oh
defense.
My God.
Oh
dude,
my
we couldn't stop
God.
freaking water out of a paper bag, bro. We couldn't stop nothing.
You let Joshua Dobbs just handle you.
He was looking like a freaking all-pro.
Hey,
oh my.
Atondo went with me. He knew. Remember all those team robs? They knew something, bro. They knew something.
I never realized
they knew to this shit.
I never realized it, but like out of the last 6 games, we've lost 5 to the Cardinals.
Really?
I did not know that. I'm
Holy
like, damn, we just can't beat them.
That's kind of weird. But -2 out of a Cowboys defense that has been lights out, scoring crazy numbers.
50-something points out of the first 2 weeks.
And the thing is we knew something was going to change because you guys lost Trayvon. So you're like, okay, maybe the RB1's going to open up for them, something like that. But bro, the whole offense looked pretty clueless. I mean, defense looked pretty clueless. And then
we're only missing one guy.
Exactly. It's so weird, dude. And offensively for you guys, the line, it's understandable.
Yeah, we lost
3 big people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lost 3 big people. So that makes sense. That's going to throw everybody off. Your timings are off. You're not getting protection, things like that. So that's understandable. But I was more like, holy shit, what happened to the defense?
Yeah. We couldn't stop nothing.
Yeah, it was just really bad. But -2 out of them.
Hurt. And your sneaky flex. Oh,
sneaky little flex. Remember, you're like, oh, you look all right. What the fuck? You have Devontae Adams in your flex? And I was like,
no, you do to me every time.
I do. Because he was a Sunday night guy.
He played Sunday night, and the matchup was pretty close other than that, huh?
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, I got a chance. And then 30 bomb. I'm like, oh, great, here we go.
And the thing is the matchup wasn't like
favorable, really.
It was kind of leaning towards you because, dude, fucking
Pitt's been playing pretty good.
Mostert was just not stopping. Raheem Mostert was just not. I'm like, holy fuck, they're not gonna score. Like, dude, football game, you're like, okay, 35, 42, 49, like, okay, whatever. Dude, when I saw that shit in the 50s, 60s, I was like, holy shit, like, stop,
And
please.
yeah, then
Like,
every time they would just give it to him in the inside the like 5, they were giving it to him. And I'm
yeah,
like,
they're just
"Oh my,
fall
how
forward.
3 touchdowns?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, here we go."
I'm so glad that they had a healthy backup.
Yeah,
Because if
it
they did
would have
not
been
have a
nuts.
healthy backup and they had to leave him in,
It'd have
yeah,
been
that would have
over
been
it'd have been over
scary.
60 just for him.
Yep. But dude, look again. 18 points from a kicker.
It's the
Another
kicker
awesome
year, dude.
kicker. You're the kicker, man. 18 out of Seattle's
I
kicker.
wonder, let me go to this players. Let me see if I can go, like, to, points or whatever and see, like, what the top kicker is looking like for the year total.
Yo, Travis, I saw that. Was that just the guy who was like a lookalike? That shit where
No,
they
it had to be a lookalike.
it's a
Did you
lookalike,
see
right?
did you see when Tyreek jumped in the thing and he was like, the fans up in the freaking stands?
I did see that, dude. They were clowning, bro. They were having fucking fun, dude.
Dude, it was wild out there, bro.
Insane. But yeah, that wraps up week 3. So we have a little bit more division in the league.
Yeah.
We don't have all these 1-and-1s. We have 2s-and-1s, and we have 1s-and-2s.
It is kind of crazy because all the people who won to go 2-1 are in one division.
Really? I didn't
Yeah,
even check that division standing. Yeah.
Chicken Wing won, so he's number 1 in your league. Then you're number 2 at 2-1, and then Nick is 2-1.
And we have GRAM in our league.
Yeah.
That's funny how like the 3-0 is in one league and the 0-3 is in the other league. Like they're
Yep.
not even on the same side.
Nope. And then it's also
Interesting.
crazy that I'm pretty sure Yivin
Yo,
is
those are all divisional matches.
crazy, huh?
Shit. 3-0 in the division? You gonna start
Yeah.
running away with that shit.
And then you start looking at like points scored, right? And Yvin's undefeated, hasn't even cracked 300, hasn't even cracked an average of 100 a week,
Yeah.
and he's 3-0.
3-0.
Or Nick being 2-1, and he's only at 239 for the whole. Oh, when I was saying remember the number is, Nick and Atondo's matchup had 153 points total, like the both teams. Chicken Wing scored 152 just himself. He could almost wiped out both teams right there.
Right? If there's some like weird fucking 3-way matchup, he could have beat both of them.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Together.
Right? But then you look at the squad and you're not like, oh, well, yeah, man, his squad is just so much better. It's just the way they played. It was just their matchups.
How it worked out.
Exactly. Yeah. That's just kind of how it fucking worked.
He was getting a PPR point total out of a non-PPR.
Exactly. Well, all right. Now it's time to jump into the week 4 preview. And you know how we do it. If there's no points played, we go over those games first. And as we build to more points, we'll end with the team that has the most going on, you know?
Yeah.
So
there's a lot of good matchups in this one.
Yeah, there's a lot of you're in a matchup right now that has no points, but
yeah,
we'll go into the BFFs from last year. Zach versus Buddha.
Both teams that Zach drafted.
Yeah, Zach versus Zach. Okay, this is what this is actually. Zach versus Zach.
Zach versus Buddha asterisk.
I know, right? So if he loses, he really loses to himself. But
yeah.
No, very interesting. They're both 1-2, so turning point game. You don't want to go down 1-3.
No.
You know, you want to try and stay steady as you can, but
yeah.
108 to 101 projections in favor of Zach. And star-studded teams. Honestly, this fucker drafted amazing.
Yeah.
For both of them, dude. Herbert, Mahomes, Mixon, McCaffrey, Cook, Brian Robinson, CeeDee Lamb, Jamar Chase. All these matchups are great. Hawkinson, Waller, like good tight ends, dude. Like great fucking team. And you just look at it, and honestly, it's just going to be the matchups. Who's going against easier teams?
Yeah.
that Justin Herbert matchup against the Raiders, typically the Raider games are like 35-33,
Yeah, shootout.
35-31. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
there's no defense really. So, that should be a big game for him. We'll see how real the Jets defense is because they've been saying, oh, they can maybe have a chance still because their defense is good.
I just felt
They're
like
going
they
against
fell
Kansas
apart last
City.
week.
Yeah. And you can only do so much when your offense is ass too.
And then we can
You
see
know?
if the Cardinals this week, if the Cardinals are a real deal, like how they played against the Cowboys, if they can handle it against the 49ers.
Exactly. Yeah. Now you're having another powerhouse, top of the power ranking team come in.
Yeah,
And I just think they're going to have way too many fucking weapons.
yeah.
And they're just going to hit Josh Dobbs in the mouth, bro.
Have
They're
you
just
seen
going to pop him in the mouth, bro.
Have you seen his TikTok?
No, I
Joshua Dobbs,
haven't.
dude, he was on there because you couldn't even buy a Joshua Dobbs jersey.
I
He,
saw that.
yeah,
Yeah, they had to like
he's
go and
like, I know,
fucking make one.
he's like, I know it's been 3 weeks, but come on, guy.
Dude.
And then Micah Parsons is like, yeah, Micah Parsons' little like The Edge or whatever his podcast.
Yeah.
He's all like, yeah, I have a dartboard with Joshua Dobbs. I'm throwing darts at him, and then that fool and his TikTok, he's like dodging darts. He's like, I'm like, this guy's freaking funny, dude.
He's a clown, bro.
Dude, Joshua Dobbs is a clown, bro.
Hey, he ain't got nothing to lose, bro. That football's bouncing around and all this. He was able to go in there and beat Dallas. He's on top of the world right now,
And
bro.
I mean, the other 2 games he had, they didn't look bad.
Yeah. Oh no, not at all.
Their defense let him down against the freaking Giants. They should have won that one. And who was the other one? Who was their first week? I don't remember.
Arizona's week 1. I could not tell you. But yeah, when you come and look down, you have Alvin Kamara back for Zach against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, that's a divisional game right there for them. So
yep,
we'll see how that goes. When you look at the rest of Buddha's squad, it's just, can McCaffrey show up? Can he get some points before? I feel like, can he get a piece of the pie? That's what I feel like, because they're gonna fucking put some points up on Arizona. It's just, does he get goal line work? Does he get a pass out of the backfield for a touchdown? Something like that. But yeah, other than that, not any matchups that I'm crazy about.
Nah.
And then, we can see about Jamar Chase if he can show up against Tennessee. Apparently, Tennessee has one of the worst DBs.
Yeah.
So
groups,
secondary group. So we'll see how that goes because he's not been playing up to standard, and
nope.
He's the number 1 draft pick. So you wasted time, you wasted effort on him, and it's like, how much further do you go till you drop?
Yeah, when's the return?
Exactly. But based off this, looking at it, I think just from the quarterback standpoint, Justin Herbert has the easier matchup.
Yeah.
So I would agree with this, and I would go Zach.
Yeah,
for sure. Okay, and then that was a 0-0 game. No action yet. They got to wait till Sunday. And then let's go into the next one.
Mine's only 0-0. Yeah.
It is 1-2 versus 3-0. Yavin. These are Battle of the Co-Champions.
The Asterisks.
Battle of the Asterisks. 102-93 in favor of Yavin. It's one of those things. You got some matchups. These quarterbacks. I think your quarterback.
Sunday night games.
I think your quarterback is going against a lot harder of a.
Yeah, a defense
of a matchup. Yeah, Cleveland has been stingy.
Yeah,
and Miami, Russell Wilson was still able to put up 20 and stuff, but
yep.
I just think Cleveland, bro, they just been hitting people in the mouth like 3 points, 7 points. Like, you're not scoring anything on them.
And the thing with Miami too is like they score so many. It's like they're never going to be running. It's going to be all on Josh Allen.
Yeah.
So it's like he'd probably throw up freaking 30 something just because it has to go to him every time.
Yeah. No, yeah, that makes sense. But what were you saying? 2 Sunday nights? Is that real?
Yeah. Look, I have Jacksonville and Atlanta at 6:30.
No, that's
AM. AM. Wow, that's early.
That's a London game.
Oh shoot.
That's a London game.
Damn, that's early.
I don't even want to try. I was just gonna say fish and chips with the accent, but I'm not even gonna try.
Ah! I
I'm
don't even know,
just
dude. I don't even know how you say fish and chips with the accent.
I don't even have the effort. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
lost it.
I can't even think about how you
And
even.
and I feel like I was gonna go Aussie, more Aussie, so I'm just not. I want
I
to say
can't.
fucking Bobby right now, huh? And that's Aussie. That's not fucking London. So I'm just gonna stop.
Oh no. The thing is, like, I wanted to try it, dude. In my head, I can't even think of what a London
I,
accent even sounds
yeah,
like.
it's just weird. Yeah, it's too much pressure.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody have your lineup set Sunday or what, Saturday night,
Saturday night because 6:30. That's early.
6:30. Yeah, you don't want to fuck around. Look at the injury reports the night before, all of that shit, because you wake up, don't matter how early you wake up, if you're not waking up for that 6:30 game, you miss two teams,
Yeah.
and if you got players on those teams, they're locked, so you're done.
Yeah. I feel like it's kind of sucks for Yivin because he's got two decent players on his bench that are in the
Hmm.
6:30 a.m. So like even if you went to the 10 a.m. games, you can't even switch them out because they've already played the full game already.
Bro, I feel sorry for Yivin because he left David Montgomery on his IR.
Dude, look at that.
32.1, dude. If he loses this
Oof.
matchup, he's gonna be pissed
Yeah.
because Derrick Henry had 2 points. Damian Pierce didn't even play for him last week.
Yep.
And then you have Thielen in the flex. You could have put a RB1 against Green Bay against, I don't understand what he was thinking.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's tough. Romeo Dobbs did decent, 9.5. That was a recent pickup for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, on your side, I don't see you swapping out any of these people
Nah, I think I'm pretty
for
set.
anyone who's
I think
starting.
my bench is weak.
Your bench is just really matchup based.
Yeah.
Like some of these people you're not playing unless it's like you're going against like a Arizona or a Denver
Yeah.
or like a really bad matchup.
Or a Chicago or something.
Exactly, something like that. But everyone here you gotta kind of be set with. But dude, the biggest turnaround for you, I feel like, is you need to get some output from the Cowboys for sure.
Yeah.
And then we can see how real this
Is.
Puka pickup is. Are you
It's
gonna
kind of
live by it?
crazy.
Are you gonna die by it? Is it, what is it?
You'll know by 4 o'clock what I have. I have no night games. So Yivin will know how much he exactly needs from that defense on Sunday night.
And that's gonna be tough too because Kansas City's D hasn't been great.
And that's hard too because like defense is really it's hard for defense to get points. So you're kind of hoping like just keep my points, you know?
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, his best bet is just keep him, keep him. I don't care if you get a stop.
Yeah.
But I feel like Kansas City now they're more shootout style as to where years past it was maybe like, Kansas City gonna blow you out and you're only gonna score like
Yeah.
10 points. I don't think that's the defense they have anymore.
That
They
and
have a defense enough to make stops when they need to.
I think it saves them too going against the dysfunctional Jets than any other team.
Of course, yeah, yeah.
Because the Jets
You're
are too
not
busy fighting themselves on the sideline.
exactly, yeah. You're not looking at that offense thinking, "Fuck, we really got to prepare." No, it's like, hey, shut down this and that. He's gonna fucking break. You're gonna,
Yeah.
the pressure's gonna get to him. So, like you said, yeah, I think you just manage the dysfunction,
Yeah.
and that's it. You'll be okay.
Yeah, because if I'm the coach for the Chiefs, I'm like, hey, if we hit them in the mouth like 2 drives, they'll implode.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they'll just start fighting each other.
Put them down 14 in the
It's
first
over.
quarter.
It's
Yeah,
over.
yeah, it's
Because
gonna be
you already
bad.
see other act. It's like Michael Carter was trying to fight the running back coach. Lyman were trying to fight the quarterback. Quarterback
Bro,
was blaming everyone else and himself.
insane shit. But yeah, I think Cowboys need to show up for you. Gabe Davis would be great for him to show up for you. And then if Lamar can have a decent game, that's where you have a chance.
Yeah, I think so.
If Lamar can't have a decent game and the Cowboys don't give you more than 5, I don't think you have a chance.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough, but we'll
I'm
see.
just hoping.
You never fucking know this year.
Yeah. I'm
You
just hoping
don't.
it's a shootout between Josh Allen stuff. So every time Josh Allen scores, it goes to Gabe Davis.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with that matchup too. Um, sometimes the RB1 does, or the wide receiver one gets shut down. So it's those
Yeah.
wide receiver twos that get the opportunities.
That's definitely gonna be a good game to watch for me and Yivin because it's his quarterback and his receiver one, and then my running back two and my flex in the same game.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be good to keep your eyes on that one. But yeah, let's go into our third matchup. This one does have a little bit of point action going. Not really good point action, but it's brothers.
It's the
Battle of the
2-1 brothers.
brothers. 2-1s. So the worst
We'll see who
Mendoza,
really,
which
yeah,
is
we'll see who really is the best and who's the worst.
exactly right, which is Ant, and we have Nick. Projections. We have AJ Dillon in the flex already, only putting up 1.1 point. So that just tanked Nick's projections.
Yeah.
It's down to 88. You have 106 from Anthony, and now he's just got to like make sure he coasts. Everybody do decent. Everybody do okay. Everybody do their job, and you'll be fine.
Yep.
I think Kirk Cousins is going to have another great game. He's going against Carolina. They're not too bad. Justin Fields, if he does not bounce back this game, do you shop him? Like, what do you do with him?
After this game, 4 weeks. Okay, here's the thing. Denver's defense got obliterated, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, do you kind of feel like Denver's going to come back and it's going to be a redemption game for them? They're going to play harder? Or is it like, do you need Justin Fields to go off so that he feels capable? All I know is he's had 4 weeks minimum output.
Minimum. For sure. Minimum for sure. So I think
he's got 45 points out of 3 games.
That's tough. He is a higher tiered quarterback as well.
Yeah.
Because he has that running aspect, and it paid off last year, but not this year. When you go down the rest of the team, you have people that match up pretty well. Swift, Stevenson, AJ Brown, Tyreek, Devontae, DJ Moore. Of course, Nick does have the edge with Travis Kelce.
Yeah, that's a gimme. If you get Travis Kelce, you always have the edge.
But I think Travis Kelce's going to have to make up for that weak flex. For sure.
And then for Nick, it's like, are you starting the Jets defense, or are you going to try to start Jaguars and hope the best?
Exactly. And with that being said, I just feel like the Jags, there's less a chance that you're going to go negative points.
Yeah, I agree.
Because Atlanta, they don't even fucking throw the ball, dude.
No.
Like, they'll burn the clock. If they get a lead, they're going to burn the clock, all that shit. So they're not going to put up 40 on you. But Kansas City just put up 40 in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, and they made it look easy.
Exactly. So I think that's one of those I might switch out.
At Kansas City, you're playing the 12th man. You got Taylor Swift against you.
Oh, I know. You got all these fucking Swifties and shit, bro. So
dude, that Swiftie challenge, whatever, where the wives are telling their husband, like, I can't believe Taylor Swift's putting Travis Kelce on the map, and they're all getting mad.
Dude, they're getting heated, bro.
Yeah.
He's a Hall of Famer.
He's a 9-time Pro Bowler.
He's the best tight end in the game. Oh, dude, it's too much. Dude. I saw a guy who was in the office trying to explain it to coworkers, and they were all in on it. So he went to like another guy. He's like, "Come on, help me out, like Travis Kelce, come on." And the guy's like, "Who?" He's all, shut the fuck up. Like, yeah, because they were all in on it. But yeah, it was funny. But you got that whole shit.
With this matchup, I definitely think Nick is boomer bust. Like Breece Hall, it's gonna be a boomer bust. DJ Moore, I think it's gonna be a boom and a bust. I mean, AJ Dillon was already a bust.
Yeah, exactly, and he needs it. You know, those projections are really low. Yeah. Like I said, right now with that flex play, Anthony just needs to stay steady.
Mm-hmm.
Stay steady, and you're good.
He just needs consistency.
Just consistency. All right, we got a little bit more action. That was a 1.1 action game. And the next one is mine.
Let's go.
So I am going against Travis. It's 2-1 versus 2-1. And unfortunately, it's fucking.
Uphill battle.
It's gonna be a uphill battle with me and my running backs all
Yeah.
fucking season. So unfortunately, I was put in a position where I had to put Gibbs in
Yep.
because I don't even know if Roshan Johnson is gonna go for me. I'm thinking maybe Denver's gonna implode and Chicago can score some points, but then Chicago. So
Yeah.
I'm not fucking confident in that. So I put him in the flex. So I have the option to throw Courtland Sutton in there, or if Debo gets cleared before, but I don't know. Debo's still a rib injury as well, so not 100%, but I knew I had to throw Gibbs in there
Yeah.
because I was a little more confident in him compared to Roshan, just because Gibbs did get the running back one work last week, but 5.1, that's not what you expect. I wanted double digits at
At
least.
least 9, 10. You know.
Yeah, and with my team, Joe Burrow's got to show up.
Yep.
Joe Burrow's got to show up if I have any chance.
I think
Um,
Adams is gonna go off against that Chargers D.
yeah, Adams has to go off, which it looks like is a possibility. Great matchup for him. Um, and then Jordan Addison, man, he just last week he didn't show up for me. The week before he did, but he's still running back 3 because of
Yeah.
Osborne.
Yeah.
So it's tough because he has that boom potential, but he has that bust potential too. If he's just not getting those looks.
And it sucks because Travis has the receiver 1 on that same team.
Exactly, yeah. And Justin Jefferson, just like Devontae Adams, is just one of those guys that
You know it's gonna be
you're
dumped off to.
you're not putting a corner on him and saying he's shut down. You're
No.
not. He's gonna get his. It's just where do you stop the bleeding? You know?
Yeah. Do you double him and let some of the younger guys just pop off and hope they don't do as
Exactly.
good?
Yeah. And then when I look at the rest of Travis's team, I'm worried about Hurts.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, I'm worried about that. Jefferson and Walker.
Yep.
And then Moss can have a sneaky game as well, but
I think that Rams front's pretty
I
good.
don't know, man. Yeah, that Rams front is pretty good, so hopefully they can just kind of stub him and he doesn't break out for 20 like he did last week, but
Yeah.
we'll have to see. I'm not looking too hopeful. I did have Laporta playing as well, but you can't be mad with 5.6. You can't.
Nah.
It's a tight
I
end.
mean, I think it's
I
gonna be
didn't
more than Kyle Pitts gets.
I didn't draft the tight end, so I can't go and be like, "Oh, why didn't I get it?" No, I can't do that.
You didn't draft him at
So,
all?
I think I
Or
drafted one
who
maybe
was
like
it?
in the
Like late,
11th.
late, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was DeJuan Johnson for the Saints.
Yeah. It was late, though, I think.
Super late because I know nobody was gonna get him,
Yeah.
and Derek Carr plays well with tight ends, but he got hurt. There's too many tight ends on that squad, so it didn't work out. But
And honestly, after the first 5,
you
it's
can
like
wait.
you can wait, dude.
You can literally wait. Yeah. So let's go to the last game that has the most action. It was one on each side, and we had the 1-2 Team of Tondo versus the 0-3 G Ram. Tondo, you better not give G Ram his first win. That's all I'm saying.
Underwhelmed by Aaron Jones. I mean, come on.
Holy shit, Aaron Jones underwhelming, and man, did that just tank his projection. It's
Hard.
107 to 82. You already have a running back 2 at 1.4. The only thing is you have Q's on Otondo's side.
Yeah, and there are big question marks.
There are big
It-
question marks.
Yeah.
He has to make a decision because Trevor Lawrence is playing that 6:30 a.m. game.
Yep.
So if he's not comfortable by Saturday night, he's got to make that decision. I do think there's a little more flexibility in the flex and like in the bench
Yeah.
for G-Ram, but your uphill battle,
He's got to make the decision early.
yeah, you got to make that decision early and you got to be committed to it. But like I said, it's one of those games where you just got to be steady.
It's
If you have a
definitely
steady game from Atondo, you're gonna win.
it's definitely interesting knowing that Aaron Jones was injured. Why he put him in instead of Jerome Ford? Just like because Baltimore's defense has allowed the run where someone completely healthy versus someone that was injured. I don't know why he did that.
Exactly. Yeah, I just think whenever you have a lingering injury or you're coming back from it, dude. You
On
need
an older
one
guy.
play. You need one play for him to be gone and be
Yeah.
done. It's like, nah, I don't want to risk it. So that's tough. I'm
Yeah.
done with Lawrence until he proves himself again. Damn, Matondo's saying it right now.
Wow.
Richardson is
He
staying
said
put.
Mr. Sunshine is Mr. Rain Cloud.
He's been playing like ass, Mr. Asshole. But all right. So you heard it here first. Richardson is staying in. I think
I mean,
Eckler,
he has good
they've been
upside.
confident about it. So
I mean, every year.
yeah,
Eckler's
and then
confident about it.
and you get 11. He's got a wide receiver that played Amon St. Brown,
It's not bad.
11.6. You can't be mad.
No. I think that at least matches Calvin Ridley.
That matches Calvin Ridley. Higgins, Evans is one of those boom and bust players.
Yeah.
If he pops off for 25, this can make this whole game really interesting. But
Yeah.
um,
And what do they
yeah,
have?
man,
What do they have Tua projected at?
it's probably mid-20s, right?
Projected 20. And I think if it becomes a shootout, it's going to be a crazy game. But it is in Buffalo.
Yeah, so I have to see how that weather is and how the wind is.
Yeah.
Sometimes that wind can go and you can't fucking pass the ball downfield.
So
But
it might be a lot of Raheem Mostert, baby.
oh, fuck him, blow up both knees. No,
Nah, every player this year.
all right, every
I already,
player, blow.
I already lost Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb him, do it, do it. But yeah, it's a Tondo's game to lose with
Yeah.
that projection.
For sure.
And if you lose to 0-3 at Tondo, oh my god, bro.
It would be crazy because we clown on this fool and then they would have the same record.
Yeah, dude, that's how close it is because we're barely in week 3, week 4. Like,
Yeah.
there's not going to be someone who's like a clear,
Completely out of it yet.
yeah, completely out of it. Right now, yeah, okay, he's the only 0-3 guy, but he gets a win. And if he gets it against the right person, he's
they're
right in
tied.
the mix. He's in the mix. And
'Cause
his
I
point
would
total's
say his
been
points-
higher.
I'm pretty sure his points have been higher. Let me see
Exactly.
real quick.
Yeah, that Evans Lattimore matchup is gonna be good. But I just feel like, dude, I feel like Evans is always on the end of like a broken play for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Like someone slips or like someone this or like
It's
no
almost
safety
always
help.
just there.
And he's just like fucking waiting for the ball. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, just have your team play consistent, Atondo. If they play consistent, you're gonna get this win. And
Do you have any lose streaks? Zach on a
fucking
1-game lose streak. Buddha on a 2. Atondo on a 2.
G-Ram is gonna be 0-3. Atondo's on a 2, so he started 1-0.
He started 1-0 and then lost the next 2.
Damn, you can't. Now you really can't afford to lose this too.
Nope.
You go 0-3. Oh man, you're 1 and then you're 1-3 when you look at the season. That's tough.
Especially because right now Atondo has the most adds and drops. He has 7 moves.
Oh, he's moving people.
Yeah. So it goes the
He's
most.
trying to
people
find the
goes-
recipe.
It goes Atondo with the most. Then it has Yavin and Buddha at 6 apiece, and then you and Zach at 5 apiece, and then me, Chicken Wing, and G-Ram at 4, and then the Mendoza brothers at 2.
Dude, fucking Nick will never fucking move people. Remember that
Holy
shit?
crap! Yeah, Nick is crazy because he has so many injuries and he only has 2 moves.
Yeah, you're like, he
I mean,
loves the Q, bro. He loves the Q.
To be fair though, they're both 2-1, so it's kind of hard for them to get picks over everyone else.
Yeah, that dude. Honestly, if you've looked at my activity on the waiver wire, I just look.
Yeah.
I just look once everyone's done their shit because I'm like, I'm not getting fucking anybody.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm like, dude, I can't get nobody.
I think one person I fucked up on was Zach Moss. But I think even if I would have went to waivers, I think someone was above me on the line.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, okay, but
Ooh, even tonight, there were some freaking added drops tonight. Like,
yeah, Yavin did some shit, right?
Anthony
Yavin
got Quentin Johnson for Mike Williams.
That makes sense.
Zach dropped the Dolphins defense for the Browns defense. I mean, that the Browns defense was still out. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprised.
1 in yesterday. Yeah, I even got Romeo Dobbs. Damn, this fool's doing at 1 in the morning. Jeez. So it's
has Eckler been said he's out?
No, he's not out yet. He posted a picture on Twitter that he was
Oh,
healthy.
he said that's why he lost the last two.
Oh yeah, because he was out the last 2 games. Yes.
Yeah, and Garrett Wilson, it's just a tough situation. You thought he was gonna have Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, and that team's blowing up like fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty. I think he got Garrett Wilson in the 3rd round. I think too. It was early
Yeah.
on. I'm pretty sure.
He was early for sure.
Let me see. Let me see. I think I
Because
got the picture.
he's athletic. He's got the potential, but it's just he doesn't
Yeah,
got someone to
that was his
help him
that
out.
was his 1 and 2. Austin Eckler was his first, and then Garrett was his second.
Damn.
Yeah, he went Eckler, Wilson, St. Brown, Higgins.
Oh, okay. Damn. Loading up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that wraps up week 4 preview.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be really interesting again. We're still trying to get our footing and see the trends of kind of how everyone's gonna go. I think if G-Ram loses again, he is gonna create some separation.
Yeah,
There might be a few 1 and 3 teams, but
I'm definitely gonna start calling him Chicken Wing because he's getting there.
Oh yeah, for sure. And what are they doing? Are they splitting that punishment or what?
I'm gonna tell him. I'm like, hey, you gotta at least eat 5, and then your brother will eat the rest.
Yeah, you gotta do something, man, because you can't blame everything on one guy.
Especially when he's calling your ass the whole time.
Exactly. Yeah, he got that shit from fucking headquarters, bro.
He called in for it. He said the pick is in.
Yeah, all right. But yeah, that's gonna be interesting. There's a lot, like you said, there's a lot of teams. Tondo goes down. Both those teams are 1 and 3. So
yeah, and then
very interesting.
And the best friend games, they're both 1 and 2.
Yeah, so best friend game
one
is
of them's
gonna
be
someone.
1 and 3.
Exactly. One of them's gonna be 1 and 3. And it's crazy because those fucking teams are star-studded.
I could almost be. Yeah, I could be 1 and 3.
Yeah, you need to dethrone Yavin.
Yeah, if Yavin wins again, Yavin's gonna have separation.
Yeah, Yavin will start to develop some separation because, you know, I think
so
it'll
crazy.
be me and Travis will be. Someone's gonna be 3 and 1.
Yeah,
right on Yavin's heels.
It'd be so crazy because I'm 1 and 2, but I have the most points scored.
Yeah.
I have 359, but against me, people have scored 351. So I'm like, good Lord, everyone's having the game of their life.
Yeah, you're winning close ones, and if you're not winning, you're getting beat. But
I think I lost.
Okay. But yeah, that's it. That does it for episode 3 of the Going for 2 podcast. Don't forget to change your lineups Saturday night because I know y'all asses ain't waking up at 6:30 or before 6:30 to switch that lineup. I ain't gonna
hear it when they said, "Hey, Commish, can you switch it out for me?"
Fuck that shit. No, there ain't nothing like that happening. We ain't in no kids league. You can set an alarm. You get to work, right? You know how to wake up. So that's it. Exactly. So don't say we didn't warn you. Make sure you switch your.
Definitely heard it here first.
You heard it here. Switch your fucking lineup Saturday night, because if you have fun Saturday night and you don't wake up, we don't want to hear that shit.
Nope.
So yeah, games are gonna be good. We got a lot of matchups going into Sunday night and Monday night. So we'll be back this time again next week, and we'll get to see if any separation was created. If an 0 for 3 got a win or the 3 and 0 got a loss, we'll kind of see where's that going. Is someone pulling away in that direction? But very interesting. We're already going to be a quarter away through the season, the regular season. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thanks for everybody stopping by. I'm going to try and put this up on Spotify and YouTube within the next couple days. So if anyone wants to watch or hear it before our matchups on Sunday, it will be available to you guys. But that's it. Like I said, I appreciate it. Peace out.
Peace.